Welcome to Land Academy. This is the Cash Flow from Land show, where we show you how to buy unwanted vacant land and sell it for more on the internet. I'm Steve Butala.
I'm Jill DeWit.
We are your hosts. With over 15,000 completed transactions, we are the experts in this niche land flipping business.
We hold a drawing to win a free property every month. Enter to win by reviewing this show on iTunes and downloading our free ebook at landacademy.com. All right, let's get this show started.
Steve Butala for Land Academy. Welcome to the Cash Flow from Land show. In this episode, Jill takes control of the mic and talks about flirting to convert. It's an age-old concept in sales, and one I think that she may be familiar with. Jill, tell us all about it.
Okay, I have to. Have you ever heard that term before?
No, not.
Okay, thank you. Because
I learned about it from you.
All right, because I had a coworker that came up with this term, and we, all the girls in the office, we kind of didn't realize what we were doing. That was his joke, was, hey, well, do whatever you have to do, flirt to convert. And I'm like, oh, that's brilliant. That was so funny.
So convert somebody who's interested in buying whatever you're selling. Right. No, convert them.
Exactly. Right. Well, okay. Yes. So, and it's not sneaky. It's not funny. It's not underhanded, and it's not you're being dishonest. But why would you not use your talent to, that's okay. Make someone comfortable.
Talent. That's why.
Because you have no talent?
That's why you would, that's the only reason that I can think of that
what?
This is a bad idea.
Wait.
So you asked, your question was, why would you not do this? And the only reason that you wouldn't do this is because you don't have the talent to flirt to convert.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, but for most people, let's be honest. So back, it started another job. That was the funny thing. And we didn't, I didn't realize it was going on. And this coworker, Boyd, it was so funny, came up with this whole term. And it was the funniest thing. We had so much fun with that. So I love Boyd. Okay. So the point of it is, though, we all talk differently to different people, whether you realize it or not. You talk differently to your coworker, to your boss, to your significant other, to your child. I mean, it's a fact. You may or may not realize it, but we all talk differently to different people. And that's the way it is. Now, I think my point is...
Can I tell you a secret?
Go for it.
I can tell if you're talking to a man or a woman.
That's what's
when you
funny.
When you're on the phone in the office, and whatever. I'm just in the background doing something. We have different offices, thank God. But I can immediately know that,
that's hilarious.
And I think it's a compliment because I think that men and women are different. Well, we did a whole show about this.
Yeah,
men need to hear different stuff, and women need to hear different stuff.
Hey, you know what? We all love it, by the way. Last time I checked, no one's complaining. It's fun.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, yes. This is not a bad negative thing.
Right.
In any way.
Right.
And we're talking about land sales, not Land Academy.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Just
I think,
just business. Even when I'm calling the county. I'm talking, I'll be honest. When I'm calling the county and I'm talking to a guy and I really need help with a map, you better, and I need it today, and his week load is like a week out, you better believe I'm going to flirt. Seriously.
So give us an example.
So I can try to that was my example. I'm going to flirt and talk really nice. How's your day? Oh, Mike, boy, you're going to shoot me. I really need your help on this, kind of thing. And gosh, you saved me. What would I do without you?
That's beautiful. I love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Thank you so much. You're my hero.
Oh, Jill, that's beautiful.
And who wouldn't want to hear that? You know what? And at the very end of the day, he hangs up the phone feeling fantastic. He did a wonderful thing. I'm very appreciative, and I made him feel really good.
You should teach a class.
Because he did save me, whatever it is. So, it's a good thing. It's a positive tool, and you should use it. So, a couple things. So we all talk differently to people. Another good point is it's really important to make sure, too, you're kind of mirroring who you're talking to. So make sure you're using your je ne sais quoi the right way.
What the hell is that? What? What is that? Is that French?
Yes, it is. Look it up.
What does it mean?
It's just kind of using what you have in the right way. And anyway, it's important to kind of mirror who you're talking to. If I'm talking to
what's the French phrase for the area below your neck, but above your bust? Is that the same?
Oh, your decatoire. I don't know what that is. It's not the same thing. It starts with a D.
Decollage or something?
Something like that. That's not what it's.
We're going to retitle this show.
Okay, back to the topic. So it's important to, talking to an elderly gentleman, slow things down. Talking to someone in New York, speed things up. No matter what, and even if you are flirting to get what you need or you want out of the transaction, treat everyone with respect.
I think, that's the best point here. So we're joking around about flirting and stuff, but really what it is treating people with respect, having a little bit of fun with it, making them feel good. Making them feel good that day. Geez, you're talking to a county planner who's got, a good job, but maybe, there's more exciting things out there to do for a living, and he gets a call from Jill in the middle of the day. It's not going to hurt anything.
Yeah. Well,
I do the same thing with for whatever reason, like planning and zoning, they tend to be men. I'm talking about counties now.
Oh,
but recorders tend to be women. I don't know why. I don't care why. But when I talk to recorders, man, I ham it up. I try to be their best friend. I send them stuff. We send them flowers and cake and all that stuff all the time. So to get our deals done. So, man, I think it's essential.
You're right.
Just being a positive person. We could have titled it, "Be a Positive Person to Get What You Want." Mm-hmm. But Flirt to Convert's more people will listen to it if the title's like that.
Totally. But yeah, treat him with respect.
We're trying to get 10 listeners on this show.
Treat him with respect. I know. Treat him like treat your person on the other end, and whether you're selling or buying land, kind of like their family. That's an easy one for people to kind of relate to. Talk to them like you're talking to your favorite uncle. What would you share with your favorite uncle? Do it that way, and you can't go wrong.
Right.
So, Uncle Denny. And then one of the things too, like you just said, a point that I had was have fun and be normal. I have flat out just 2 weeks ago was told that I want to sell to you because you're normal, or just even thank you for being normal.
Or helping us, yeah. Mm-hmm. Like from a seller, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, really being normal. I mean, that was the main thing. You and I just had a conversation yesterday. You were overhearing me talking on the phone with Costco.com. And it was hard. So many times I'm calling, how many times do you call a business, Stephen, and you feel like it's a script, and they're not even thinking about what they're saying. They're not even really listening to what you're saying, what you're asking for, and they're not getting it.
Yeah. Every time.
Thank you. I think we've gone too far that direction in a lot of businesses and industries.
You know what? Why do you think that is? All right. I don't want to sound like an old man here, like the good old days. It was different, but
grumpy old man. Here comes.
The hell is there so many problems? Are there so many problems with customer service and just trying to get what you want? Like I'm going to use that Costco example. All you wanted to do. This is what happened. We went to buy a birthday present for one of the kids, and we go to a store. First, Jill goes and buys this relatively high priced item on Costco .com online to be shipped because that was the best price we could find. We go to buy another present for a different kid at Target, and I think we've talked about this in another podcast, but and so it's cheaper, so we buy it there instead, and we get back in the car.
It had been 2 hours since I bought it on Costco.com.
Yeah, right. Excellent. Yeah. So we get back in the car. I try to get on the website, and she calls customer service, and man, we couldn't do it online, and the customer service experience was atrocious. And I love Costco, and I love their business model and their quality of their stuff. But, in the end, we asked her, what the heck is the problem? And she said, she tried to talk her way out of it by saying this. We don't stock this stuff at .com, right? We're just like, it's our name. And so when you buy something on Costco.com, you're actually ordering it from the actual manufacturer.
Right.
And then they take the order and go through it, all that. So for us to undo it, there's lots involved. It's not just like we talk to the guys in the warehouse and they stop shipping it.
Right.
So I get that, but it'd be nice if she just, in a human way, I would say not, the seller said nice, but just human.
Right.
Like, talk to me like a human, man. Not like you're reading from a script or, we're just two people here trying to get some stuff done. Or don't be a customer service person.
Right. Well, seller said normal. That was his key word. Thank you for being normal.
I think what he meant was a human being.
That's what I take too. So, well, and here's the end result. I am 100% sure that I have got deals done and people have chosen, maybe there might have been more than one buyer involved, and they have chosen me because I was nice,
right? Because
I was normal, because I made it easy for them, and whatever you want to say, all of those things, they picked me. So it's worth thinking about. That's the whole thing.
Right.
So, and let's have fun. That's one of my whole things too.
Yeah, me too.
So the only thing that could be detrimental on this is I've had people that it's like, I got to get them off the phone,
Yeah, you're too nice. Yeah.
There's times that you and I joke about that timer on my desk that comes and goes.
I had to buy Jill a red egg timer, or just like a digital timer, like super cheap digital timer, because she'll talk on the phone for like 3 hours and she'll think it's 15 minutes.
It's not 3 hours.
Okay. An hour and a half.
It's not an hour and a half. You know what I mean, but it's true. It's like,
and she brought it to me. I didn't say, dude, you're doing this wrong.
Thank you. I appreciate that. It was a good thing, and it was important, but yeah, that's the only thing that can be detrimental is they have so much fun talking with you. They don't want to stop talking
right.
to you. And I, you know what a better compliment. So
sure.
It's good. Is there anything else that you had when you were kind of thinking about this topic that you wanted to ask me or you wanted me to cover about it?
Yeah. I mean, have you ever, just for fun now, do you ever get some super inappropriate comments from male? Does anybody fall in love with you, Jill?
I have had
There's a fine
multiple marriage proposals.
Have you really?
Seriously.
That's awesome.
You think I'm kidding?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I believe it.
No. Yeah, hey, what's not flattering about that? I mean, never had anybody over the line, never had anybody say anything inappropriate. Just a sweet, oh gosh, marry me, just cute,
yeah, right.
Just flirty back. I mean, that's usually not how this goes, by the way, but and it's definitely not, that was kind of businesses before this.
Yeah.
That not necessarily what I do now. But, oh, sure. I got cute little funny things like that. And I've got people like, can you talk to my wife? Just kind of cute,
Sure.
Just nice, healthy things. So, yeah. Well, all right.
Well, I'm going to ask the question again.
Oh.
Was there anything inappropriate?
No.
Really? Never?
No. Why? Have I said anything like that?
No, like there's anybody sitting out in like a dirty white van waiting for you.
Oh my gosh.
Like day in and day out. Did you ever get a stalker?
No. You're so crazy. No. Do you?
No, oh my God. If anybody's attracted to me, I feel bad for them.
Where did that?
They need to raise their standards.
Steven, where did that come from? You are silly. Oh my goodness. What's so funny is we went from a really deep, dark, serious, topic on our, we had a lot of.
The one before this?
Right. The last show to this one where it's really all just open and fun and light and talking about personalities, and it's.
Hey, they're all topics that you kind of need to be aware of, hopefully presented in a lighthearted way to be successful at this stuff.
Sure.
You got to talk to people on the phone and be nice. On the last episode, we talked about, land versus rental houses as investment vehicles, and they're both good, but land's better.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So. And my whole thing about my whole point about this topic we're talking about right now is use what you've got. You be you'd be, a ding dong if you didn't.
Use your moneymaker to get cheap land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a
good... You know what your moneymaker is?
Wait a minute. Do we even want to go there?
I'll show you in the studio. Hold on.
What are you doing?
This is your moneymaker.
Oh.
You haven't ever
shaking your rear?
Yeah, that's your moneymaker.
I did not heard that one.
Jill lives in Disneyland.
Oh, my goodness. What was that?
Maybe it's a Detroit thing.
I'm glad there's no cameras in here right now. That's so funny. No, but that's a really good point. And I have heard other people do this deliberately, and it makes sense. Who's the best person on the phone? Who is the best person in your office that is the best attitude, who's going to win people over, get stuff done with charm in a great way? They should be the one answering your phones. They should be the one on your voicemail. They should be all that stuff. Why not, Stephen? It makes sense. And you are our analyst, clearly. I mean, that's your thing. You love, and you, last time I checked, don't like talking on the phone. I do, and that's okay. So, way back when it was you and I doing a lot of this stuff ourselves, that was kind of your department. This was kind of my department. It's grown. I still try to hire people that now they naturally come in with what I need. Because some of this stuff it's hard to teach. Some stuff you can't, but you can kind of guide them.
I mean, I was just going to bring that point up too. It's never the person who has the most technical skills that gets the job. It's the person that's easiest to work with that has the required skills. I'll give you a perfect example. We're hiring a former title person to do, because we're overwhelmed with land transactions, and I'm going to make sure that they have a few years of title experience because they're familiar with the terminology. But I'm going to, after they pass all the Skype interview process and the whole thing, I'm going to make sure they're relatively fun to be around. Mm-hmm. Who wants to work with somebody for 8 hours a day?
That's true. That's
just sitting in a corner or whatever, or, saying nothing, or worse, just being a total, ding dong.
Mm-hmm. That's our culture. Our culture is everybody's helping each other, in one way or another. We're all helping each other towards success. So this is a fun culture. This is not an ER culture. I don't even know how to describe it.
You mean like an HR?
No, I meant like a hospital ER. There's not a tragic. There's not things going on. Right. There's not, there's no crisis every day. There's none of that.
It's not like a dentist office.
No, nothing exciting, nothing boring. I'm not dealing with insurance payments. I don't know.
No, you're right. I never thought about that. Yeah. This is a lot of fun.
Our culture is look at what we're doing right now. We do podcasts. We do videos. We have a great time. We're having fun buying and having fun selling, and everybody's, and the people I'm selling to, they're going to go off and make even more money. Fantastic. Right. That makes me feel good. Everybody's winning. So our hiring culture fits into all of this.
Right.
So
well said.
Thank you. It's good.
Let's go buy some property. Nice work, Jill.
Thank you. Did I cover all the things that you wanted to talk about on that?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it you're hot. That's how I would say it.
Okay, thank you.
And you probably make more money because of it.
I didn't want to walk in and
I can say
you should dress like this and look like that. But no, bottom line, does it hurt if you look a certain way in a lot of situations? No, it doesn't. Is it going to get your foot in the door in some situations? Yes. Does that mean you shouldn't use it? Absolutely not. Use it. It's going to help get some stuff done, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It wouldn't be the first time that Gloria Steinem calls us and says, "You're 2 decades late for burning your bra, Jill."
You're so funny. Oh my goodness, that's really good.
Actually, like 4 decades too late.
Yeah, wait, when was that? That was a while back. Thank you. Catch up with the times.
Good topic.
We hold a drawing to win a free property every month. Enter to win by reviewing this show on iTunes and downloading our free ebook at landacademy.com.
If you want to get involved or you need more information about our profitable, niche real estate operation, call 480-467-0359. You just might get Jill at the other end of the line.
LandAcademy.com. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.